Today on FCT Environment Update, we feature the commissioning of the Abuja Ultra-Modern Youth Center. The former head of Department of the Environmental Monitoring, Planning, Research and Statistics of the Abuja Environmental Protection Board, Mrs. Aishat Adebayo, has been confirmed as the acting director of the board following the retirement of the former director, Mr. Esther Shuaibu. Mrs. Adebayo kick-started her plans for the board by conducting a clean-up exercise at some city dumps and inspection of some strategic locations in the city center. She said the exercise will be continuous.
We use this exercise to kickstart our program and to ensure that the dumps that we find in the city, they are removed. Apart from this site, we have our monitors and our supervisors all over the city, ensuring that the areas that we have concessioned out to contractors are properly done. Then we hope to be able to sustain this program once a month with the support from the construction companies providing us some equipment to be able to abate some of these dumps within the city.
Abuja is a beautiful city and the preferred tourist destination in Africa. Let us keep our environment clean by trimming flowers and cutting grass around us regularly. Dispose of our refuse in waste bins and stop all forms of environmental pollution because they are injurious to our health. Report bleeding manhole to the appropriate authorities and disease from illegal connection to sewage lines. Hawking, trading, and begging on the streets of Abuja are prohibited. So also is prostitution. Do not harass AEPB staff members in the line of duty. If you are caught, you will face the law. If we cultivate a culture of a clean environment and pay our environmental service charge promptly, Abuja will remain the pride of all Nigerians.
This message is proudly sponsored by the FCT United Nations Development Assistance Framework UNDAF 2. The Social Development Secretariat of the Federal Capital Territory Administration addresses the socio-economic needs of the people in the growth and development of the FCT, implementing social development programs while nurturing women, children, and other vulnerable groups. The Senator Bala Mohammed-led administration has been commended for its strategic intervention to reduce youth unemployment in the FCT. This was further confirmed with the completion of the Federal Capital Territory Ultra-Modern Youth Support Center. Nigeria's First Lady commissioned the center located in Nyanya, a suburb of Abuja. The ceremony was attended by various groups ranging from women associations to National Youth Service Corps members.
We hope through this center to raise a future crop of entrepreneurs, innovators, and industrialists, as we have provided various state-of-the-art facilities to meet up with the demands of current global trends and training. Let me briefly highlight facilities in this center. We have provided a printing press fully equipped with 5-color separator printing machine, which is capable of producing books, posters, large format printing, that is to say billboards, etc. A state-of-the-art ICT learning center with all the computers networked and internet ready, with e-learning facilities, making learning interesting as it is obtainable in all parts of the developed world. Students will be trained in various IT certificate courses, ranging from computer appreciation, software engineering, networking, and so on. Fully furnished 500 capacity hostel blocks. This facility is to ease the pain of accommodation among our youth in the FCT. Desiring students will be housed while taking courses in the youth center. Fully equipped and furnished classroom blocks for theoretical learning. Fully equipped multi-purpose hall capable of seating 500 people. This hall can be utilized for several events ranging from business workshops, conventions, reception, teaching, an administrative block, an exhibition block, a welding and carpentry workshop, shoemaking shop, and so on. We also have in place a synthetic 5-a-side football pitch, an international standard outdoor basketball court, and a volleyball court to nurture our young sporting talents to the highest level. All these we have done in line with Mr. President's transformation agenda. The sustainability of this project is our foremost priority, as we intend to maintain the center through revenue generated within. I would also like to use this opportunity to call on interested individuals and organizations to partner with us in achieving this objective. As a critical remark, let me address the FCT youth with a saying that great power comes with great responsibility. The implication being that upon your shoulders today lies the responsibility of utilizing effectively this opportunity provided, not only for the betterment of yourselves, but for posterity as well. Finally, I am grateful to the First Lady of Nigeria, Africa First Lady, and President Africa First Lady Peace Mission, Her Excellency, Dr. Patient Jonathan, for her enormous support to ensuring the achievement of this project. God bless you as their mother, as you continue to pursue programs improving the life of the citizenry. I am also very grateful to the SGF, Senator Bala, for his role in the success of this event. I want to sincerely thank the Honorable Minister of FCT, distinguished Senator Bala Mohammed, the initiator of this project, for keeping faith in our ability and stewardship. Thank you very much, sir. We also want to thank the Minister of State for FCT, Oloye Olajumoke Akindide, for her support to this program. I must not also fail to appreciate our most distinguished members of the Senate Committee on FCT under the dynamic leadership of Senator Smart Adeyemi and members of the House of Representatives under the able leadership of Honorable Emmanuel Jime for the opportunity and trust of building this pilot scheme. We hope to have convinced you sufficiently of the need to replicate same in the other 5 area councils in the FCT. To the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Anthony Osodelebi, we wish to also say a hearty thank you. I cannot forget the staff of the Social Development Secretariat who have worked tirelessly, and also our developmental partners like FDG, who have equally contributed to the success of this project. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
This is a worthy investment. The peace and stability of any nation depends on 2 categories of people: the well-being of the youths and the well-being of the women. Your Excellency, I must emphasize that when I came here with my colleagues and we look around, I came to a conclusion that this project is highly visionary and highly commendable. For one reason, it's coming at a time when the power sector is improving. There is no doubt that this government is doing all it can to improve the power situation, and I'm sure that many Nigerians will agree with me that the power sector is improving. We have not gotten to where we wish to get to, but the fact is that this government is committed to it. Because when I took a look around the facilities available, I said to myself, thank God this project is coming when the power situation in Nigeria is improving. There's no doubt this project will further help in building the capacity of our youth to be able to stand on their own and to have a profession of their own and a skill of their own. I went around and I said, if our youth will take the advantage of these facilities, definitely many of them will become skillful and they'll be able to stand on their own. The development of the youth must be of priority to any progressive government. And I want to say here, Madam, that you have been committed, our First Lady, towards ensuring that the youths, the women, get involved not only in the affairs of government, but they are adequately taken care of in such a manner that they can be effectively mobilized for national development. I hold the strong view that if other states of the Federation will just take example from what we have here, a good percentage of our youth will be engaged, and that of course will transform to not only making them future leaders, but indeed it will guarantee peace and stability and the progress of our nation. I want to commend the FCT administration for this project. I look forward to the minister and his team looking at the possibility of further expanding this project to other area councils.
This Abuja fine no be small. Now you make plenty tourists them they like to visit this our city. Because of that, we must to make sure say everywhere they clean every time. Make we dey cut grass and flower them wey don't grow for our house. Throw away dirty and yama inside dustbin. No spoil air with black smoke. That one fit cause sickness for body. If you see sock away we don't full, make you call Abuja Environmental Protection Board quick. No follow them fight oh. Now they work then they do. Now on face to sell market for road, they beg or even do opio for night. If they catch you, you go hear am. Make we join hand together with Abuja Environmental Protection Board to see say Abuja dey clean well. Make we pay our service charge every month to make sure say Abuja dey cha.
Now the FCT United Nations Development Assistance Framework, UNDAF 2, they bring on this message.
Residents of Abuja, we are saying that what we are doing is for our own good. I'm a resident here too. If there's a project coming up in your area you feel is going to be detrimental to your health or to your livelihood, you have a right to come to AEPB and we find ways of abating the nuisances. Let us collaborate together to have a quality of environment with minimal emissions, minimal degradations for our generation and also for the generations yet unborn. Thank you.
The FCT Ultra-Modern Youth Support Center will provide entrepreneurial skills and work-based competencies coupled with a modern learning environment, as well as provide programs aimed at inculcating the values of hard work, dedication, justice, and moral discipline, among others, in youths. The center is fully equipped with an ICT training hall with e-library, a 5-color printing machine, standard multi-purpose workshop, a theater hall, a 500-bed hostel, classrooms, administrative block, and standard sporting facilities.
The center was conceived and completed by the Federal Capital Administration at a record time of 12 months because of the compelling need to urgently institutionalize intervention programs to address the absence of youth into the Federal Capital Territory with the erroneous impression of securing employment which oftentimes are not available. As a result of this, many of our youth, women, are gallivanting as street workers, beggars, commercial sex workers, and other social miscreants, adding to the social and security problem of the city. And it is not our intention, or the intention of Mr. President, to criminalize those people who are overexposed members of the society. Our desire is to rehabilitate them and make them useful citizens. Furthermore, it is a known fact that the proportionately higher population of youth in the country today could do better if properly harnessed, or otherwise it may portend doom for the society. This paradox may have informed the focal position of youth empowerment and employment of Mr. President's transformation agenda, which we are always trying and striving to make sure we help him achieve. Permit me to equally reiterate that in addition to the entrepreneurial skills and work-based competences, the center will offer youth a learning environment as well as provide programs aimed at inculcating in youth the values of hard work, dedication, ethical rectitude, justice, and moral discipline, among others. As I congratulate FCT youth on the completion and commissioning of this unique comprehensive center, I will equally charge them to take full advantage of the center to leverage other capacity building. May I seize this opportunity to reiterate the administration's determination to please support the center for sustainability, effective and efficient service delivery. Efforts will be put in place to establish similar youth service centers in other area councils of the territory. I would also like to invite our philanthropists, youth-friendly organizations, and other public-spirited individuals to lend their support. On this note, I wish to appreciate the uncommon effort of those who facilitated the STAR project, especially the Chairman Senate Committee on FCT and his committee members, the Chairman House Committee on FCT and his committee members, the Minister of State FCT, Oloye Jumoke Achindide, my Mandate Secretary, my daughter, Mrs. Blessing Ono, the Director Youth Department, Director Dr. DC Ogu, and indeed the entire management and staff of the Social Service Secretariat. My deep appreciation goes to our special guest of honor, Her Excellency Dame Dr. Patient Goodluck Jonathan, the First Lady of Nigeria and President African First Lady Vice Mission. For gracing this great event with their esteemed presence, we are highly delighted and appreciative. This gesture has once more demonstrated in you, Your Excellency, a practical woman, an excellency endowed with commitment toward making youth and women empowered as a veritable tool for nation building. Finally, on behalf of the good people of the Federal Capital Territory, I cannot end this address without expressing our deep appreciation to our dear President, His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, DCFI, for the support and confidence in us all the time. To all our guests, youth and media, I say thank you for your kind and valued support. I now have the highly cherished privilege to mention that we have unanimously, and in appreciation of the vantage position played by Her Excellency Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, which is not a flattery, and it is a reality. She has come, she has conquered. She has conquered our heart and make us know that we can impact positively forever on the indigent and disadvantaged people of the society, men, youth, and women. And today we are naming this center after her in appreciation of this. This center is called Dame Patience Jonathan Youth Center for the glory of God and the use of our youth. We definitely appreciate this, that it will be different and it will make the kind of impact that we have really envisioned. We thank you, Your Excellencies, for your most cherished attention.
Nigeria's First Lady Dame Patience Jonathan commended the FCT Minister, Senator Bala Mohammed, for his purposeful leadership and ability to actualize the vision of President Goodluck Jonathan's transformation agenda.
This administration is particularly concerned with youth empowerment, which is why certain programs such as SHOPI and NDE are being implemented to address the disturbing and destabilizing efforts of youth unemployment and underemployment in Nigeria. I congratulate the FCT administration for this bold and strategic intervention to reduce youth unemployment, not only in the area but also in the nation in general. With the completion of this ultra-modern youth support center. The youth center, I am told, is expected to address the problems of social instability, militancy, terrorism, kidnapping, thuggery, drug abuse, prostitution, and other social vices among youths. The FCT, which is the seat of the federal government of Nigeria, has continued to attract a large number of youth every passing day from all parts of the country in search of jobs, which oftentimes are not there. But I am confident that the training programs and skills to be imparted in this center will provide a robust platform for youth empowerment, job creation, moral reorientation, and acquisition of work-based competencies for self-reliance, social security, and nation building. You will agree with me that our youth are not only talented, but also have great potentials that could be used for the social economic development of our nation. I therefore wish to call on the youth to reciprocate the government's gesture by using their talent positively, as well as remain patriotic and responsive to government's youth empowerment programs geared towards their advancements. Please be assured that your suggestions on other ways to manifest your talents are welcome. Let me thank the Honorable Minister of FCT, Senator Bala Mohammed, and Honorable Minister of State, Olajumoke Akinkide, for providing this platform to engage the youth of Nigeria and make them realize their creative talents, and not forgetting the facilitator of the project, my dear sister, my daughter, the Secretary, Social Development Secretariat, Mrs. Blessing Ono. This will enable them to become self-reliant and be able to contribute meaningfully to the development of our dear country. I also need to emphasize that empowering the youth will help achieve peace in our nation, because it is mostly when the youth are not gainfully employed that they become instruments of violence. This gesture will give them the necessary skills to enable them generate income to take care of their needs, as well as contribute to building peace in our nation. I must emphasize that this effort of the FCT administration is in line with the goals of my own NGO, the A.R. Richard Foundation, that has been training women and youths to acquire skills to enable them earn a good living. Since inception in the foundation has graduated more than 4,000 trainees who received their training free of charge, and we are provided with working tools and capital to start their businesses. The next batch of trainees will graduate by the end of this month. All of these are in demonstration of my devotion to the social economic well-being of our people. My effort to empower women and youth is a step towards improving the status of women and also making the youth better citizens. This is in realization that empowering the women and the youth is one important objective of the Millennium Development Goals. All hands must therefore be on deck if Nigeria must attain the 2015 targets for achieving the Millennium Development Goals. At this junction, I wish to call on all well-meaning individuals and corporate bodies and all other youth development agencies to support in the full development and smooth operation of youth centers such as this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to commission the FCT Ultramodern Youth Support Center to the glory of God and the benefit of teeming youths. Before I take my seat, I will specially thank distinguished Senator Bala Mohammed and my daughter Blessing Onu for naming this center that I said that I so much cherish, because it's for the youths. The youth, because without the youth, we women, we won't be here. So where the youth stand is where we stand.
Join us next week to meet some of the beneficiaries of the Youth Empowerment Program of the Social Development Secretariat of the FCTA.